Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? We here. Had a couple technical difficulties, but we here, and we getting it done. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Legend from Legendary Reviews, new and improved revamp. All right, y'all. So today's topic, we talking on the life of an entrepreneur that people don't want you to know, the inside life of an entrepreneur. A lot of people don't talk about the different things that an entrepreneur go through. They don't talk about. Hold on, y'all. They don't talk about different struggles, different important decisions that we have to make, different ups and downs, different family decisions that we have to make, um, different things that we don't have that other people have within working in a regular job. An entrepreneur doesn't have, typically, especially at the start of it, life insurance, health insurance, social security, different things like that. Like when you step out on a limb and you are going chasing your dreams and different things like that, you get into that paper. You get more money than a lot of people um, get with working a 9 to 5 regular job. But you do not get certain things. You do not get certain things that a corporate company or a traditional company would make sure you have, right? So with so for me, for example, I am an entrepreneur, 100%. Um, I ran my security business for close to 9 years. And I had a lot of ups and downs, a lot of important decisions that I did not know about. When I started the business, um, all I knew was that I wanted to I want my light. If y'all see my light going on and off, it's because it's flashing. But don't worry about it. We're gonna keep going. I started my business with a book and a tablet, and a tablet and a book bag rather. And all I knew was I wanted to start this security company. I wanted to um bridge the gap in between the local law enforcement and the general public, help let the general public know that there is hope in the law enforcement. There will be people that care about you. There will be people that want to see you progress, that want to see you make it in life, and they want to, protect you. Throughout the years of me being in business, the last 9 years, I have been very, 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 very successful. We went viral a few times. We made national news. We a few times we made um, all news platforms throughout the time of us being in business. We made the newspaper a few times. My company is the third. Hold on, y'all. I gotta fix this. Like I can't even fake the funk. Hold on. All right, y'all. Hopefully we good. My bad for the technical difficulties, but we're gonna rock together and we're gonna get this done. But yeah, my company is a triple minority owned company in the tri-state area. Stepping into the security, industry, which is a predominantly man field, I faced a lot of trials and tribulations. There was a lot of information that I didn't know. There was a lot of people that stood in the way, a lot of closed doors, a lot of things that I would have done different in the beginning had I known a lot of information. Now, stepping into that business and that industry, I had already done security for what about 7 years before I even thought about being in business for myself. So I knew about the industry. To be honest, I didn't know the back end. I didn't know the business part. I didn't know the logistics of it. You feel me? But all I knew was I wanted to start a business. I'm the first in my generation to start a business in my family on both sides. And anybody that I knew that surrounded me. So there was a lot of things that I didn't know that I had to face, just trial and error to like get through it. These are the things that people don't tell you when you are going into entrepreneurship, when you are starting your business, when you are an entertainer, when you are a content creator. I have had the privilege to be have a taste of all different waves. You feel me? Like I am a content creator. And all of this is stemming from just my original business. But I am a content creator. I am a business owner. I've had several different businesses and different business ventures that I stepped into: transportation, photography, um, content creation. Mm, I'm forgetting. I'm forgetting another industry, but I've had the privilege to do a lot of different things off the back of my original business. I have had to make a lot of crazy decisions that you have to make as an entrepreneur or as a business owner. There was times when the business was doing good, flourishing. Uh, money getting made as far as the business. I'm getting my money as the owner. People that's working for me is getting money where we are um, making a difference. I'm making a difference. I'm giving people opportunities. I'm changing people's lives. It was awesome. But then there was one time within the business running for 9 years, one time I lost all my contracts. Zero. Went down to zero from 26 contracts over 60 something employees. Still had the employees, but no contracts. You feel me? At that point, as an entrepreneur and as a business owner, what am I going to do? What you going to do? And there's no rule book. There's no backhanded play you have in your back pocket. You have to figure out right now, what are you going to do with 60 employees, no contracts, umpteenth amount of family members that they feeding, and the contracts was just getting lost abruptly. 26, 25, 13, 10, 5, 0. What you going to do? These are the things that they don't tell you in entrepreneurship. What I did was, I fortunately, within being in business, I'm awesome at networking. I'm awesome at, um, building positive relationships for any given any given thing. So I was able to disperse most of my employees that wanted to leave. Believe it or not, I had some employees that was like, "No, we're gonna stick it out with you." Some of them was like, I love you as a business owner. This is amazing business, but I still have to provide for my family. You feel me? So I was able to disperse those who wanted to be dispersed to different uh people that I grown to know that had businesses as well. Um, and I had to get back out there like day one, handing out flyers, letting people know what we got going on. It's a amazing security company, marketing, um, just reaching out to people, going into businesses, acting as if, excuse me, God bless me, acting as if this was a brand new company again. And I had to reset throughout my time of being in business with that company. I had to reset at least 3 or 4 times. Nobody tells you that in entrepreneurship. When it's glorified that you're an entrepreneur, you got your own business, it's amazing. You get into that paper, you got your own thing going on, this happening and this happening, that's happening. Yeah, but those times I had to reset, those times I had to stay up late at night and not go to that party or not go to a family gathering, or I had to sit back while my family enjoyed themselves because I had just enough for them to enjoy themselves, but I gotta stay strategic and do what I gotta do. You feel me? But those times when my company had to reset, it put me back in my mind frame of, oh, I gotta grind, I gotta get to this paper, I gotta get to these goals, I have to get to these contracts, I gotta, do what I gotta do. I'm saying that to say, when people say, oh, they glorifying the good things and being entrepreneurship and having your own business and this and the third, make sure you know those times when it's hard and nobody else around you to pick you up to help you figure it out. You got to figure it out for yourself. Make sure you have that same enthusiastic drive and dedication that you do when it's all glorified. Because if you don't, when your business, something happens in your business or any type of entrepreneurship that you have going on, breaks or folds or is at a standstill, you um you will fold too. No cap. No cap. And you're gonna have absolutely gotta keep going, gotta keep grinding, gotta keep the momentum no matter what's going on. But you will fold too. You had to have the same drive and dedication in both at both times. Another thing that they don't let you know when being an entrepreneur, content creator, this is when I'm saying entrepreneurship, I want everybody to know that within being an entrepreneur, that's just in general. That's a very broad way of saying things. So don't think if I'm saying entrepreneurship or entrepreneur that I'm just specifically talking about, oh, you have to have a corporate company, oh, you have to have, a business to be entrepreneur. No, you don't. I'm saying anybody, anything that you're doing off your own back, anything that you're doing off your own terms, on your own terms, is entrepreneurship. You could be just a content creator. You can be a rapper. You could be an artist. You could be a poet. You could be a life coach. You could be um, a mentor. Anything that you're doing where it's off your own back, you're creating your own everything. That's an entrepreneur. Doesn't necessarily have to be a person that has a corporate company or starts a corporate company. But in anything that you do, these things that we don't get health insurance. We don't get anything to fall back on. You feel me? Like I always, and these is things I didn't know in the beginning. In the beginning, I'm rolling. But my pop started saying as a couple years down the line, my pop like, you dipping, you contributing to Social Security. What's up with your 401k? What's up with your life insurance policy? Now I had a personal life insurance policy, you know what I mean? Just period. And that's a whole nother different episode that we're gonna talk about because there's a lot of people that don't have life insurance policy, but they the flyest niggas on the block. But I didn't have any of that as far as from my business. All I knew is, listen, I'm checks and balancing. I'm getting to the money. I'm paying my bills. I'm paying my workers. I'm paying me. For a long time, I was 1099. So I'm like, shit, I'm just getting straight paper. I ain't even paying Sam. You heard me? These are things you don't know as an entrepreneur. Now I've grown to know these things, but people, they don't tell you this. They don't tell you this. You feel me? So my goal is to get on here. Just I'm really just vaguely talking about this right now. I will have an episode where I am I am talking about this in detail, really. Because so many people ask me about being in business and different things that's needed and how to do things step by step and what's the play, in other words. And I want to thank you. And I want to be able to give that to you guys as I am developing, and growing in the podcast world. I want to be able to give that to you guys step by step. I'm actually thinking about um, doing a one all be all ebook, or just doing a course for you guys, because a lot of people need to know, and I believe that we as the people need to start a start building some companies or some type of structured LLCs to bring in revenue of our own. To be honest, I think everybody should have something that they're doing that is yours. You know what I mean? I believe going to work should be you going to work to to spark, fuel, and inspire your business, whatever it is you're doing for yourself. You know what I mean? Of course, you want to pay your bills, make sure you're straight and your family straight, cool. But you should also always be putting something aside to be able to spark your business and do what you want to do for you. Because when you're working a 9 to 5, you're working towards somebody else's dream. That's somebody else's business. And that's how America, or in general, is set up. You go to school, somebody else's business. Somebody came up with school on teaching people. Then you either go to college, somebody else's business teaching people. And you then go to work. And then you're filling somebody else's business again. You know what I mean? And then you die. And then you're filling somebody else's business then, because your family had to spend money to bury you and do all this other stuff. So why not, from the time you're born to your unfortunate demise, you do some things for you? You know what I mean? Like, I believe if if there was one thing I took on with being an entrepreneur for so many years, is that you have to do things for you. You have to. Life is not always just about other people. It's also about you. You feel me? So that's that part. Hold on, guys. Excuse me. I think my allergies. One thing about the season changing right now is the allergies been really allergying right now. I really can't make this up, really, honestly. it's been really bad for me right now. And I'm trying to get it together, you know what I mean? Can you guys hear me clear? I want to make sure you guys can hear me clear. If you give me a thumbs up or a heart, smiley face, so that way I know you guys can hear me clear. I am working with a new system and I want to make sure that is right. But yeah, guys, so those are some tips on the inside of an entrepreneur's life. Things that like really people don't tell us. Right now, as I was talking about my business that I was doing for 9 years, my security business, right now, at this current date, I had to take some time and make some executive decisions on which way I was going to move forward with the business. There was a lot of things that was going on. One thing that I knew, though, is that I did not want to be stressed out. At the age of 34, I did not want to be stressed out to the point that I'm taken away from my family. I'm not able to. I'm not able to be with my family, give them the time that they need, or um, just be me. You know what I mean? I didn't want to be stressed out. After COVID, my business, which it everybody business went down during COVID. COVID was another thing nobody didn't get no rule book for. There wasn't no rule book. There wasn't no plans in your back pocket or anything on what to do with COVID. The Fortune 500 companies broke with COVID. My company was one of the ones to fortunately uh, make it through COVID because along with COVID, there was a lot of riots and different things that were happening in the cities. And that's how we stayed afloat with protecting the businesses or protecting personnel. So we made it through COVID. But after COVID, we weren't able, which a lot of businesses weren't able, still are not able to sustain quality workers. And with that, it was with that, it was a lot of back and forth, uh, a lot of back and forth of how we're going to get, good workers, the good workers that we do have. How are we going to continue to work them, but not overwork them? I was fortunate to have a lot of workers that wanted to overwork, overtime, doubles, triples. You know what I mean? To the extent as much as I could, without being in labor laws, of course. But they wanted to really work, and they loved the company so much that they like, no, we got you, we're gonna work. Like, I came across a lot of good workers that was really like, no, we finna work. This what we on, this what we gotta do. Where is this site? Whatever the case may be, a lot of my workers got to it. But some workers were bad. No, after COVID and everybody got the PPP or PPE or whatever, PUA, they wanted very much for little work. Let me get top dollar. I deserve $20, $30 an hour. I don't really want to do too much though. But let me get that top dollar money. And I ain't gonna lie. I feel you. I feel you. If I was at one time not getting nothing, and then I was able to get all this money for whatever they said or did that they did, and be rich for a minute. Oh yeah. Now I know I don't gotta do really nothing to get this high bracket. Like, right. So it's right now to this day still really struggling on getting quality workers because nobody really wants to work. So back to the original thing. Yeah, I had to make an executive decision like, hey, what am I going to do? I don't want to be stressed out. Um, the workers don't really want to work. The clients really don't want to pay. Uh, Everything's going up, and the business still has to run, right? So I decided to dissolve that company and start another company that is more sustainable for where I am right now and is more um, profitable to me in quality, if that makes sense. That's a hard entrepreneurship decision to make. Because how do I let this go that's been in running and doing this thing and been my everything, my baby since 2017, and start something new that, again, I got to step on the limb. I got to walk by faith. I got to figure it out without being doubtful, without having fears, right? Let behold, though, I had to figure it out. I had to make a decision. I had to make a firm decision on what it is that I wanted to do. And I did it. I dissolved the business, started something different, working on starting a new venture. And guess what? I went back to working a 9 to 5 for in between. Am I less of an entrepreneur? Am I not an entrepreneur anymore? Those are the questions you ask yourself. Those are the questions, those are the things that they don't tell you when they're glorifying content creator, um, entrepreneur, um, rapper, artist, actor. Those are the things that they don't let you know. You feel me? And they should. Do when it's time to face those crazy decisions, like what are you gonna do? Like, this is life. Cause things still roll. Bills still coming in. Still have to um pay the different things that I have to pay. I still have to take care of my family. I still have to live the life that I've been accustomed to. So there are a lot of different backup plans that you have to have. A lot of different things that you must have set and plan for just in case. And in the beginning, I didn't have anything set. Now, I'm contributing to not Section 8, Social Security. I am contributing to my 401k. I have life insurance within dissolving the business. It was contributing to that as well. And everything is how it should be. But again, like I said, these are things people don't talk about. There's no rule book for it. You could go to college and never receive that type of knowledge of the things that I'm talking about because there's no syllabus for it. There's no class for it, you know? But yeah, listen, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me today. I appreciate everybody that tapped in. We will be talking more about business things. We will be talking more about the unpopular opinion of anything nobody don't want to talk about. Because if I'm not here to talk about it, how could you really look at things through legendary views? For real. We will have some guests on. We will be featuring some music, but that's not all we're going to be wrapped around to talk about. We're going to be talking about a plethora of different things, different opinions, different type of flow of people going to tap in, because that's what we're here for. We're here to open up your mind so you can see things the legendary way. And you know what's going on. Lit vibes, lit situations is up. Thank y'all for joining my podcast today. As always, be blessed. Put God first in everything that you do. Put him at the center. Pray on it. And show up. Remember, 70% of anything that you do is showing up. You've done 70% if you just show up. Show up. Show up. So that's what I need y'all to do. I need y'all to show up like y'all never showed up before this week and do something different. Do something that you haven't done. Start something different. Start putting into your dreams, even if it's $1 that you have to spare to put in something into your dreams. I promise you it'll pay off. It will pay off. Put into you, as always, put God first and show up. Until next time, I'll see y'all next time.